I was trying to get to the other.
Oh,
point,
okay. You can add, you don't have to segue into it because I'm
Okay.
going to edit it. So,
Okay.
so what was the second point?
So around 1995, the editor of Pakistan Link, he kind of stopped publishing me. So I stopped writing for a couple of years. So then I happened to go to a Urdu mushaira, and at this poetry reading session, I ran into the father of Faz Rehman, who is a poet. I think his name is Rehman Siddiqui. So during one of the short breaks at that poetry reading, where poets had come from other countries like India and Pakistan, and he was one of the poets who also read his poetry. So during one of the breaks, he spoke to me, and he says, how are you doing? And I had only, him and I had only had a few conversations ever, so we didn't know each other well, but he spoke to me for like less than 5 minutes, and he said, are you writing? Are you still writing? I haven't seen any of your work recently. I said, well, your son doesn't want to publish me. So he says to me, you should write. I said, haven't written anything in the last couple of years. So he says, you should write, you should have a good style. And I said, he said, you should write, you have a good style. And I said, yeah. I thought he was just saying that. So he noticed that, and he said, you know what, there are many people who write, there are many people who send stuff in, and I don't say this to them, I'm saying this to you, that you have a good style, you need to keep writing. So that very short 4 or 5 minute conversation gave me the validation and the acknowledgement and the inspiration to start writing again. So if I had not run into him, that another Urdu poet, I might have never written again. That was around 1995, so I started writing again after that. And